Shiny Pokemon have always been a passion of mine, and with Legends EA making it a lot easier to catch shinies, gone are the days of multiple day hunts for shiny Pokemon. And yeah, maybe it's a little too easy to catch shiny Pokemon now, but I wanted to actually test that, because my goal is to see how quickly I can catch a shiny Pokemon in every zone of the game. And let's get stuck into it. I wanted to test just how much faster you could shiny hunt Pokemon in this game, so I decided one per zone. Even if I catch multiple, I can't skip a zone. Starting off with Zone 1, and there isn't many I needed for my living decks, and they're not the greatest of Pokemon because it's the first zone of a Pokemon game. And, of course, we caught a shiny bug, because that's what you catch in the first room of a Pokemon game. Zone 2, we caught another golden shiny, this time a Magikarp though, and it only took about 10 minutes. And if it's going this fast, we're going to be done in no time. Half hour for 2 shinies? I also did clear out each zone first to make sure there's no shinies already in there from a previous hunt, just so it's a bit more authentic. 52 minutes in, we've got our third shiny Litleo in Zone 3, so that's Zone 3 cleared. And then 7 minutes later, we got a Spinarak and a Patrat in the same hunt. And the Patrat I actually needed for the living deck, so there's one towards the living decks, which is... I want to keep track of how many I actually needed as well. Our quickest hunt of the day, on our second reroll, we got a Bellsprout. I don't need it, but that zone was done in 2 minutes. Unbelievable. Didn't slow down with Zone 6 either, and we actually got our first Alpha of the run with the Binacle. And again, I needed that for the living deck, so this is going amazing for me. I'm on pace to be done in like 3.5 hours. I knew that wouldn't keep up, and one of them did last more a bit later, so in Zone 7 we did find our first out-of-zone shiny Pokemon with a repeat Magikarp, so it doesn't count, but we'll leave him there. He can live out his days in the river. And a little bit of spoilers, he wasn't the last shiny Magikarp we saw in the rivers. Zone 7 did take a while, but we got maybe my favourite shiny of the entire run. We got a shiny Vanillite, and that purple is gorgeous. And I needed it, so that's 3 down so far. With Zone 7 taking about an hour, I wanted Zone 8 to be a quick one because I thought Zone 9 was going to be a bit tricky. And luckily, Zone 8 was only 5 minutes, and we got him a Chop here. He's a nice little fella, and again, I needed him for the decks. But then, Zone 9, that wasn't a great zone. It took me just under 2 hours, and nothing in this zone really interests me either, so it was just a long bench resetting hunt. I did get a Mawile, which I needed for my living decks, but 2 hours is a bit of a drag, especially compared to the other ones. But I figured that'll be the longest one, and I hope I'm right. I hope that was the longest hunt. In Zone 10, we actually managed to get the shiny Slowpoke, which I wanted so bad since they made it better in this game. Look at it. Look at this purple Slowpoke. Why couldn't this have been the shiny the entire time it was in the game? This one is gorgeous. I also got a Kavana in the same spot, just behind him, which, again, gorgeous shiny. Bright green, love it. Zone 11 was a Kawitsa, which is nice and red, and again, I needed it. We're finding so many I need for my living decks here. I guess that makes sense, because I'm not even halfway done in living decks, so a lot of these I will need. Just quickly, if you're enjoying this, please give me a subscribe and a follow down the bottom, and let me know what other timed hunts you'd like to see. Maybe how long it takes to get the 5 legendaries. I'm not too sure. In Zone 12, we got our first duplicate that actually counts this time with a Vanillite, but I needed the first one, and I need the second one. And again, it's one of my favourite shinies we caught this run, so not mad. Zone 13, we decided we'd set up a Phantump, and because that's a cool white shiny, and I really wanted that one. But just as I got set up, Pinsir appeared. It's a wicked shiny, but I don't need it. But it's an amazing shiny. Zone 14, I saw a Pidgey that decided to just leg it, so he was gone. And we got our second River Carp. So he can also just chill in the river. He might be there in future videos as well. Let's just keep him going. Zone 14, we could see a shiny Drillbur popping out of the ground. And then in Zone 15, everyone knows this is Big Dick B. With 75% of this challenge done, we got our first fully complete evolution line with a Barbaracle, which I didn't need, but I'm just thankful it wasn't another shiny Alpha Ampharos. I have so many shiny Alpha Ampharos, it's not even funny at this point. I'm just glad it wasn't him. 4 left now, and we found a shiny Diggersby. Didn't really want it, I wanted the Chespin, but there was not many Pokemon that spawned here, so I'm just happy this was a quick one and we got to keep going. Final 3 here, and this one rivals Vanillite with my favourite because it's a dragon, and who doesn't love dragons? And it's actually one of the green shinies I like. Bagon here it's not the puke green, it's a bright, vibrant green, and this is wicked. Second last zone here, and all I was hoping for was I wanted Eevee, I wanted Drampa, Clefable would have been cool with the new Mega. I just didn't want Kangaskhan. I caught Kangaskhan last week, I've already didn't need him, so I don't need another one. And luckily, persistence paid off, and we got a Kangaskhan. Anyway, let's go to Zone 20. In Zone 20, I didn't really care what we got here because I needed most of them for decks. I would have loved an alpha, but we did already get an alpha in this run, so I really can't complain. And we got a shiny Gardevoir, so I needed that, and it was super nice. And that's it. 20 zones, it took me about 7.5 hours to get all of them. And there you go. Let me know if you guys tried this and if you did any faster than I did. Anyway guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Hope to see you around. Peace.